I'm Randy Alvarez. Welcome to this week's Randy Alvarez video blog marketing report. Your business charisma, exercising your charisma to attract new clients, new customers for your business, and also to keep more of the customers you have. Charisma, it's defined compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. I thought it was appropriate to talk about charisma because when I meet the most successful doctors, health practitioners, business people, they seem to have this X factor, this charisma that makes people want to do business with them. You can't really define it or put your finger on it. And sometimes I think, can you even teach it? As a media coach, and I spend most of my time media coaching, I've media coached well over 1,500 medical doctors and over 1,000 medical doctors with my television show. And some guys and gals have charisma and some have to work on theirs. And the goal is to become more effective, to pick your charisma up a notch in 2013. So I've come up with 7 keys to developing your charisma. Number 1, smile and talk. Very important to learn to smile and talk with your teeth showing, not a closed mouth smile. This seems like a basic, but some of you aren't that good at smiling and talking. I don't think throughout history anybody has really been charismatic without being able to smile and talk. Now, of course, if you're giving a serious speech like Dr. Martin Luther King, there wasn't a lot of smiling going on, but he is known that off camera and when he was talking to people, he would smile with a gentle smile and talk. And so when you walk into a party and you see that person and they seem to be the most popular at the party, and sometimes you look at them, and I've done this, where you envy, how come I can't be more like that person? So start by smiling and talking. Number 2, using compliments to make other people feel good. The key here, and there is a secret to compliments, make sure that they are sincere. If you look for the good in others, you will find the good. And there's a way to do compliments with technique, effective compliments. So you state the compliment, you justify the compliment, and then you question the compliment. And the obvious one would be to tell someone you have beautiful eyes, and you justify it. The reason I say that is because they're so clear. And number 3, when you question it is, what is your secret? The same could be done with clothing, an accent, the way somebody holds their posture, how physically fit somebody is, how beautiful their voice is. But complimenting is part of that charisma. Charismatic people know how to use compliments to attract others. Sometimes you don't even know why you like someone or like something, but you do. And one of the reasons is because they make you feel good. Smiling and talking, number 1. Number 2, compliments. Number 3, make sure you ask questions about the person you're talking to, about their story. An example would be, so how did you get into the business that you're in now? How'd you get involved? What gave you the idea? It's very powerful to ask these type of questions. Another great conversational question would be, so what do you do for fun? How do you get your kicks? Of course, you could use your own lingo for this one. Now, we're talking about not just personal charisma, but business charisma. How much charisma does your practice have? Could it be picked up a notch? Maybe they need to watch this video because these 7 keys apply to everyone. The 4th key, pay close attention when you're talking to someone. I'm guilty of this. I need to do more of this. So when they're talking to you, you need to not worry about your phone or the text messages that just came in. You need to tune everybody out and give somebody their full attention. Not only look them in the eye, you don't want to just completely stare in their eye, but give them your full attention and use active listening techniques, which is the next one. Number 5, feedback what you hear. So when someone tells you a story or something about their day, feed it back. Oh, really? So that happened? Or that's what they said? Use terms like interesting. Is that right? Now, these seems like obvious things, but this is what people with charisma have. In fact, I read a book at 23 years old, which I couldn't find, but I'm sure it's out there. It's called Charisma. And they mention some of the 7 keys that I've outlined here today. But all of us could benefit from picking our charisma up a notch. Number 6, be humorous. Try to get a good personality. In 2013, look, business stress will make all of us less humorous, less funny. And some people just aren't that funny, they say. In fact, I think it was Betty White, as a matter of fact. I just heard her interviewed this morning. I was at the gym, and they said to Betty White, they said, do you think you could teach somebody how to be funny or humorous? And they said it's like a song. You know, some people either have it or they don't. You know, you have to know how to hit the notes. And some people, when they're trying to be funny, there's timing. Timing is everything. You know, the right facial expression, the right way to go. And so here's what the advice, she didn't give this because I ended up, it went to a commercial and I didn't watch the rest of the show. But I've been told by a well-known comedian that to watch other comedians, watch Jay Leno's monologue or David Letterman or somebody, these late night shows, tape them if you don't stay up that late. And hear what they have to say about topical humor. It's all good. It's all positive. You can learn to be funny by watching others. So be humorous. And I will tell you, even one of the billionaires today, and I won't mention his name, he's very controversial right now in the news, but he said, hey, watch Regis Philbin. Watch the funny people, and you can be more like them. And the 7th thing, be positive. Be positive about everything you possibly can, whether it's positive about the weather, where you live, where you're going, the next trip, your goal setting. Don't be the kind of person that wherever you go, you tell people your problems, okay? They don't need to know, so be positive. Those are the 7 keys: smiling and talking, effective compliments, ask people questions about their story. How'd you get your start? What do you do for fun? 4, pay close attention when they speak. Focus on them. They're the only people in the room. Number 5, feedback what you hear. 6, be humorous. Watch comedians or tape late night talk shows. And be positive about everything. So make 2013 your most charismatic year ever. Now let's talk a little bit about having me help you be more charismatic, because I find that one of the hesitations that doctors have, health practitioners have, with doing a television show like mine, they say, you know, Randy, and they admit this to me later on. They say, you know, Randy, I'm just not one of those kind of people. I'm just not that good on TV. I'm not that kind of a person. Hire someone like me or me to help you put together a multimedia presentation for your website, for YouTube, and for some of you, for TV to attract new patients. Give me a call. You know, look, 2013, quit putting it off. There's a lot of you that have been thinking about giving me a call. And for those of you that have never had a consultation with me, here's my style. And people that know me know, you know, I just spoke at a large meeting in Marina Del Rey over the weekend. I'm not the kind of person that passes out cards and tells people to do business with me. I allow people to come up to me. They know that it's a non-confrontational, non-pushy style. And if you want a free, we're offering a free 10, 15-minute conversation with me by appointment, and I'll hear a little bit about your goals, a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish, and I'll tell you what I think that the Wellness Hour can do for you, and if we'd be a good fit. And then after that, you can be the judge and decide whether you want to do that or not. But become more visible in 2013. I think all of us could become more visible. The competition is popping up everywhere. It's more fierce than ever, and everybody's trying to differentiate themselves. One of the things that the Wellness Hour is known for is differentiating yourself from your competition, standing out, looking different. And I think I can help you put together the most charismatic presentation ever. We'll see you next week.